Hello. We're Having a Stroke, a podcast where a guy with severe ADHD struggles to get through a single sentence while the other one puts deli in Funkadelic. I'm your co-host, Dominic. With me is my co-host, Joey.
And what's good?
What's good, my dude? And this is an undetermined episode number. We don't know what episode this is.
Let's go.
We
love uncertainty.
We are in the abyss, baby. Let's fucking go.
We are in the void. It is red and scary.
It's red.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's red. It's it's like Gygus from Earthbound. It's just like everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's bloody and it might be a baby, but maybe it's not a baby. It might be a face.
I was thinking more it's like Iron Lung and it's just a sea of blood.
It's like Iron Lung.
Yeah, exactly.
Shout outs to Iron Lung, man.
Shout outs to Iron Lung. Shout outs to Markiplier. Shout outs to that guy.
Shout outs to
he doesn't give enough
guy
praise,
on
honestly.
the internet, Markiplier. By the way, happy Pride Month, everybody.
We got like a week left, man. You're really sneaking this in. This is bullshit.
I am going crazy.
Yeah, in what way, Joey? What are you doing? What are you doing during Pride Month?
Well, first of all, I went to the aquarium with some fellas.
Nice, all my fellas.
And it was their Pride Month celebrations, literally on the 1st of June.
Nice.
And it was super fun because I hadn't been to the aquarium in like so long. We saw a bunch of just the dolphins and the penguins, and we went to the Shed Aquarium in Chicago, and
well, don't
it was very nice. There was,
just...
but oh no, the famous world-renowned Shed Aquarium in Chicago.
I know exactly where you are.
You fucking mark. No, but it was really nice. The whole thing was really fun. We got to see a bunch of sharks. We got to see a bunch of other animals. There was an entire drag show in the middle of it, and it was very nice. And then at the end of the night, we got to see the fireworks from Navy Pier, and it was just super fun, dude.
Nice.
Super great. Was really happy with it. And also I needed it because it was just like I hadn't been out in a while, and I was just like, dude, this is like fun.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Just messing around with the homies and fucking around, with the sharks.
Around.
Maybe getting my arm bit off. We don't talk about it. Anyway,
I have no bicep. It's gone.
Listen, I may be missing a rib, but we don't talk about that under oath, okay?
I talked to Will Smith fish. I don't know what that was about. It's crazy.
I saw his gross mouth, his stupid mouth, his stupid dumb mouth.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Shark Tales.
Oh my god, fucking! What is that movie?
I think it's Shark Tales, right? Is it not?
No, it is. It's just like no. That was.
What is
like,
it?
Why is that movie?
I mean,
why is that movie like the only acting credit of Martin Scorsese?
I forgot about that.
Did you know that?
Right. Yeah, it's crazy. Fun fact.
He plays the fucking pufferfish.
Yeah, dude.
Just like
he's so
don't
good.
Don't they make like a blackfish, whitefish joke in that movie?
Man, you're assuming I've watched that movie recently. I really haven't. It's been almost a decade.
When you have ADHD, you just hyper-focus on random scenes. Mm. And you just think, like, man, that happened.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Hell yeah,
yeah.
Man. My day's been good, thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dominic, how is your pretty princess, pretty man, pretty day, man?
Just keep going. No, keep going.
pretty dude, pretty guy, bro, man, bro, dude, man, thingy, the yellow dude. That was a Lego joke. That was not a racist joke.
We don't record on tape. We got a lot of space. No, my day's been good.
I blame Bill Gates for all of this.
Fuck you for giving me free reign.
Fuck you.
No, my day's been. I've been doing pretty good. I've just been hanging out, still kicking it. Now it's in the summer, so of course that means that I'm going to start watching more movies for some reason.
Yeah,
right. So what I finished up today, actually, I finished up the Lord of the Rings series. Not all of it, but the first 3 movies. Ooh. And my God, those movies are so long. They're really good, but they're so long.
I remember, like, I haven't seen them yet, but I know I need to.
You should.
But I remember, like, I know I have a vague familiarity with it, where I'm just like, all right, Legolas is the hot one.
Yes, that's true.
There's that one scene where they all are riding down. I don't know if this is in Hobbit or not, but they were all like riding down wooden barrels down a fucking river.
That's probably the Hobbit.
I think it's the Hobbit.
I did not.
I know the Hobbit. I know the Hobbit movies suck.
Do they really? I'm excited.
Apparently they do. They really because okay. Here's the thing with the Hobbit. I know I saw like a spoiler review of it a bit ago, but then I just forgot all of it because like I was like whatever.
Sure.
And I just remember so Lord of the Rings I think is like 3 books or something like that.
Yes.
But the Hobbit is like a kid's story. That's one book.
It's an book.
But that they stretched out to 3 movies.
Let's just hope they're not 3 hours each, like the fucking first 3 movies. Because
isn't one of them like 3 hours 10 minutes? And I'm like, holy shit!
The movie I just watched was about 3.5 hours. Oh man, dude, and it's not that
3.5.
Yeah, dude, it's long. It's long, dude. Like it's funny because I mean I won't spoil it, but like you expect it to end at some point, and you're just like, fucking, where is the end of this thing?
Wait, is that Return of the King?
Yeah, that's Return of the King.
Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. I've heard that before, where it's like...
Yeah. They really tease the ending a lot.
Yeah, like, it has, like, a ton of fake endings where, like, they fade to black, and then it just fades back. And it's like, alright, so here's Bilbo fucking around in a house. It's like, I thought we were done with this movie.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, exactly. It's
wild. Bilbo fuckbaggins.
Bilbo fuckbaggins. It do be like that. It do be like that.
You know what? Yeah.
Man, you really know your Lord of the Rings, don't you?
I know all of it. Dumbledore is my favorite character.
Yeah, man. Isn't that crazy that Dumbledore goes from gray to white in
I
the
love
Harry
it.
Potter books?
I love it. I love it when Harry Potter and Bilbo kiss.
Dude, fucking... And it's Pride Month, so it's canon.
Exactly.
Listen, Rule 34 is a website where they introduce new content to shows that have already existed to make it more canon. I just don't understand why people don't get that.
You know, people keep saying like they want returns of this series or that series. I'm just like, just go on, just go on to Rule 34. There's so much new content.
Exactly. Actually, that's what Rule 34 is different from R34. R stands for return. So if you just go to R34, man, you're gonna have a great time.
Oh, a great time.
Oh, so fucking good, dude.
We're so back.
We are so fucking back.
We are back. You're doing the thing. We are doing it hopefully well. I don't know. I'm not in the editing bay. Future Joey, how you doing? Cool. Anyway,
we just look over it. It's just Frank sitting in the desk chair. He's passed out. Just like, dude, I can't stand it.
Save me.
Yeah, get me the fuck out of this, dude. How's Frank doing, by the way?
Frank is, I haven't seen Frank in a bit. He might be doing black tar heroin. Anyway, going.
No, that's black mold, Joey. You gotta check your.
Oh wait, my bad. Hey man,
yeah,
I mean, he has to come out of the closet sometimes.
It's Pride Month. Get out of the closet. Touch some grass.
You fucking
eat some ass. Absolutely,
Get out
dude.
of the closet.
Get out of the closet.
But
Fuck yeah, dude.
So I wanted to get into this episode a bit because recently there was a Nintendo Direct where they announced a bunch of games, and they announced the comeback of a series that's been away for quite a while that I am very excited for, and that of course is Super Mario and Luigi Brothers shit, baby. That game looks crazy. That game, that looks crazy. It's got the eyes. It's got the nose. It's got a ship. What's not to love?
Yeah, man. It also has a sea vessel, not just a relationship.
Okay, but here's the thing. Will Luigi have the striped socks? That is the question. That is the big question.
Will Return 34 have all its content it needs? Yeah, man.
Roger 34.
Roger 34. Who framed Roger 34?
Oh no. But the thing that blew my mind with the Nintendo Direct was the reveal of the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. A re-release of most of Marvel vs. Capcom games that haven't been released in a very long time. From X-Men Children of the Atom, Marvel Superheroes, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom 1, and Marvel vs. Capcom 2, as well as the Punisher Beat 'em Up, which I fucking lost my mind when I saw this. Because Marvel vs. Capcom is very important to me. It's like kind of what was part of the reason what grew my love for fighting games in general. But before we go into that bit, Dominic, I wanted to know, what was your experience with Marvel vs. Capcom? Do you know of it? Did you know what the series was about? Anything like that?
I knew enough to know that Yipes is hilarious.
Yes, yeah.
And that's about it.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I just know that it's a collection of Marvel characters versus Capcom characters, which sounds pretty fun. Sounds like a great collab. But I mean, I just wasn't involved in that world when I was younger, so it's not really what brought me into that kind of a scene. But Yipes is fucking hilarious, dude.
Yipes is awesome. For those of you who don't know, Yipes is a commentator in the fighting game community that actually played multiple times Marvel vs. Capcom 2 when it was at the Super Bowl of fighting games, Evo, the very early ones, and he has these amazing videos of him just in the New York arcades back in I think the early 2000s probably, of him just shit talking, just the
whole set.
Bust this motherfucker!
Yeah, dude, really going ham.
Mango Sentinel, really where your curly mustache at?
Yeah, exactly. It's Marvel, baby.
God. It's Marvel, baby. But yeah, I was super stoked to hear that this came back, because in my perspective, so this is gonna date me a bit, not in terms of being old, but being young, basically. Okay. The Wii was my first kind of console I really got into.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, no, but the Wii was the first console.
If your first console wasn't the Super Nintendo, you're not a real gamer. Just had to do that.
If your first console wasn't Pong, fucking die.
Yeah, exactly. You don't deserve an opinion on video games.
But yeah, that was my first game, console ever, and the first real fighting game I want to say I ever got into was Super Smash Bros. Brawl. That really I got really into it. And then I remember the funniest part about it is that I forget if the cable system we had was Comcast or Xfinity, or maybe it was both. Anyway, there was an on-demand
thing. They're the same
thing.
company, but sure.
Are they? Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Who the fuck knows cable anymore?
It's been so long since I've had to deal with cable that
fucking scheduled programming. That's nerd shit, bro.
Yucky. Where's my X-Men?
Anyways, Evo.
So they had this on-demand thing where that you could watch stuff. Yeah. And I remember they was showing I think top 8s of Evo in
yes,
the early 2000s or something like that. And I remember I was watching Marvel vs. Capcom 3 tournaments when they were happening, and I was just I have no idea what is happening, because to be honest, the versus games, when you see them, are very hard. If you don't know anything, it's very hard to be what is happening, because characters are jumping in, they're jumping out, then people are tagging in and tagging out, and there's always the inevitable question of just okay, well, where did that one guy go, and why is this new guy here? You know, so
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, they were right here, man.
Now they're all over the floor, dude.
They're all over the floor. I can't step anywhere. I gotta clean them out. Oh, I stepped on one. Now it's even more of a mess. Oh, great.
Now the ants are watching. God damn it.
Oh my god, the window's up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no, the birds are getting in. Mad. Oh no, the birds are eating the Cheez-Its. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're making a baby. What is that?
So when you said you came to the studio with a Coke, you did not mean a drink.
No comment. Anyway,
okay. Your Honor, we got it.
I plead the fifth. Your mom. Boom.
May the 5th be with you.
May the
I'm a
Dominic,
Fifth Lord.
Dominic, known Star Wars fan.
Yeah, you know me.
May the
One of these days I'll get to all of them.
Why did you say that like fucking you were a character in Die Hard? Like, may the 5th be with you, you filthy animal fucker.
Yeah. Listen, I just wanted to be candid about it.
No, but back to Marvel's Capcom. I remember like I like as a kid like obviously had like a fondness for like Spider-Man and like Spider-Man and Wolverine. And then I remember the actual first time I had ever played like I think anything Capcom to my memory was I remember there was this arcade in the suburbs that had like these free play machines that you could just play like games for free completely. And one of them was Mega Man the Power Battle, which was this game where it was just a Mega Man boss rush and it was just bosses. It was just like you played against the bosses of the Mega Man games, and then you got to Wily Fortress, and then you died at Yellow Devil because no one can be Yellow Devil.
Exactly, of course.
And I remember you could play as like Mega Man, Bass, or Proto Man, and I was like, dude, I love this game.
That sounds pretty sick.
Yeah, and fun fact, it's so in Street Fighter 6 they have a part of the game in their like kind of battle hub like online mode where like you can sit down and play a bunch of old Capcom games, and one of them is Mega Man the Power Battle that you can play like through that game. And I'm like, that's awesome, dude. I love that. But yeah, no, that's how I got into it, and then like literally I bought a PlayStation 3 during the early PlayStation 4 eras just to play Ultimate Marvel's Capcom 3, and I fell in love with that game, dude. It was so good.
Damn.
And that was before they
like you had a setup.
And that was before they re-released it on PS4. And I was like, I love this. That was my first time seeing Dante from Devil May Cry. Just made me fall in love with that series. And like, yeah, it's so good, dude. Like, just the way I would describe it to people that know video games a bit more is Marvel vs. Capcom is the closest thing to Smash Brothers that the bigger fighting game audience has. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
totally.
It's just the amount of love and appreciation for these characters is like off the charts. To the point where I regularly rewatch the intros in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 because they're all so on point with the characters. Like, it's so good. And like, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like, I just like, and then like the poses of all the characters, the artwork, it's all amazing. And then just it all came crashing down with Marvel's Capcom Infinite because the game looks like crap. It has a lower roster than Marvel 3, and also like no X-Men, which has been the whole foundation of the entire games.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know why you'd knock out like so many characters in one fell swoop. Is it like a licensing thing?
It was. So
I see.
The reason why was because that came out in like basically
during Pride Month.
Sorry. I don't think it did. Anyway.
Hold on. Jimmy, get a Google on that.
Jimmy, look it up. Jimmy.
Let me give it a Google.
Jimmy, wake up, Jimmy! Jimmy!
Ultimate.
No, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, not.
Oh, sorry, not the third. Yeah, my bad. versus Capcom.
Yeah, no.
Finite.
I want to say October.
Holy shit! It did come out in June.
Oh my god!
Let's fucking go!
This is the gayest game ever.
It's so gay, dude. It sucked. That's how gay it was. That's wild. That's fucking crazy,
dude. It's. Oh my god! But it's just so. The reason why.
Can we call this episode Happy Pride Month to Infinite?
Yes, exactly. So the reason why there weren't any X-Men in the so back in the day, the reason
We're
why
about the Wii here.
Before the Wii.
Whoa, man, dude.
So the reason why they were able to get all these characters is because Marvel in like the early 2000s was going basically bankrupt to the point where they had to sell off most of their IPs to keep afloat, which meant that the licensing for those characters was basically nothing, or like basically around nothing. So that's why we got like all these massive crossovers. And the beginning of those crossovers was Capcom people making a Punisher game in the arcades, and then they made an X-Men fighting game, which, fun fact, had a secret Street Fighter character in it of Akuma, which is fun. And then that led to a bunch of other games. Then that led to the Marvel Superheroes game, and then X-Men versus Street Fighter, the first actual crossover, and then the rest is history. Just they kept piling on to the point where before Smash Brothers Ultimate came out, when you talked about a game that had a massive roster of characters, you talked about Marvel's Capcom 2. Because that game has like 58 characters.
That's a lot, man.
Yeah, I mean, granted, a big reason for that is because a lot of Marvel's Capcom 2's roster is just a bunch of reused sprites from old games that they just carried over. And so that's why that's part of the reason why that roster's so big. But it's also just like, it looks so much fun. And it's just like, the reason why I'm mainly excited is just that I've never had the chance to play these games outside of those niche arcades.
Yeah.
And it's funny because even the times I could, most of them was like one button was broken. So like the whole experience was like fucked. You know?
Yeah.
So
I was about to say.
Like, yeah. I'm just so excited because like,
dude, and apparently this shit has online play, which is
rollback,
wild.
Roll back that code. Like, I'm so excited.
Still doesn't have rollback. That's so fucking whack.
well, they don't.
So
care.
whack.
They just don't care, Dominic.
This is fair. Listen, I just want him to care about the fact that my homie, Pigman McGee, Kirby, fucking just gets gimped by fucking by Minman. I'm pissed. I have to plug this shit into the wall.
Not the wall.
I have to plug this thing in the, with the cable, a blue cable.
With the
don't like that fact.
With the cable and the thingy and the.
No, by the way, a cable that requires a USB adapter for Ethernet. I'm Nintendo.
He's mad.
Put Ethernet in the Switch too.
Also, fun fact. This is the first time any of these games. So first of all, this is the first console port of X-Men versus Street Fighter ever, outside of Japan, which is super cool. And the second thing is that this is the first time all of these games have ever been ported to a Nintendo console.
I was about to say, what I found interesting about when you brought this up as a topic was I was trying to figure out, like, is this really only on the Switch? Because it seems like it would make a lot of sense to port it to just a bunch of different consoles, but only on the Switch is very interesting. It's a very interesting move.
And it's not only on Switch.
Oh, really?
No,
then you fucked me.
It's coming out on Switch, PS4, and Steam, but not Xbox because fuck Xbox.
Wait, is it coming out on the PS5 then?
Yeah, because it's coming out on PS4, but PS5 has backwards compatibility with PS4 games.
Oh,
so gotcha. Yeah, basically, like,
cool.
Like, this is okay.
So if you bought a Series X, you're fucked.
Fuck you.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I mean, I'm still kind of like miffed about it a bit because I'm just like, man, it'd be cool if like give it to everyone, you know. But at the same time,
yeah,
like whatever.
I agree.
But also at the same time,
I was about to say,
it's on my
do you
platform.
know anybody with a Series X? Yeah, exactly.
I know one person.
Do I know this person too?
No.
Oh, okay, exactly. See, there's not even a degree of separation that I know.
Cool, so they don't matter. Awesome. Okay.
No friend of mine.
No friend. Damn. Okay.
No, I don't
Dominic is out here making enemies.
I burn bridges before they even have the chance to build. Let that be a fact to listeners. Future Joey, burn that bridge.
burn it. You see that bridge? Burn it. Exactly.
You see that bridge? Burn it. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, you out there.
And also,
like
so the other funny thing about this collection being announced when it was is that so Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite came out right a couple months before Avengers Infinity War came out.
Which was in June.
Which no, it was in whatever. I'm not
no Infinite. No, Infinite was in June. That's the joke. Sorry.
Okay. Did you know it came out in June? Did you know that? Did you know?
Guys, check this out. I did the funny.
But it came out a couple months before Infinity War, which was weird because it was like, why not release it like in date with Infinity War? You know, like closer to it. But this got announced like I want to say like a couple weeks after the amazing X-Men 97 show wrapped up its first season, which by the way is an amazing show, and also perfect synergy because people are remembering, oh my god, the X-Men are amazing.
Yeah, dude. Fucking, you got to make sure that these guys get their screen time. I do like the fact that these series, like, I will say that part of the problem not the problem, but a lot of these things with like Marvel shows or movies and whatnot is that they're getting so complicated. There is something that's nice about like just introducing a new series so that way people can get caught up and wrapped up in that kind of a series and appreciate that for what it is. So if they're getting X-Men out, fucking right, dude.
Yeah, like
down.
I
getting started in something new, that's cool.
Exactly. Like I think like X-Men 97 season 1, you can go into it knowing nothing about X-Men at all and still have a great time.
It's perfect for this guy, the idiot who puts deli in Funkadelic.
I can see you on the other end, like pointing. He's like, me. It's me. This guy.
Okay, but the question is, what hand?
Both.
I hate that you know me so well. That's fucked up. That's so fucked up, dude. I hate this. We haven't recorded in so long, and you still know me this well. I can't believe you.
Ooh, got him.
You read my soul. That was wild.
Hey man, I'm a card reader. Is that an ace? Yeah, it is. Exactly. Anyway,
I'm gonna kick my ass in Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
But yeah, dude, I'm just like, okay. Another thing that I love about this entire series is the art. I'm not sure if you had had a chance to look at it all. It is all amazing. Like
it's good.
Like for the past couple, like seeing this art of this fucking like not concept art, cover art, like on their website and in the trailers of Ryu and Cyclops dapping each other up, like
my man,
like fucking Mega Man being there looking like super happy, Morgan and Spider-Man being up front with each other, which has made so many people draw like friendship art of the two of them, which just warms my heart. Venom and Zangief going at each other, to the massive thing in the background of M. Bison and Doctor Doom facing each other.
Fuck
it's so good, dude. Like,
hell yeah.
And then like just that streak of Cyclops' like laser, like in the oh my god, I
think Joey just came. Joey has arrived. Joey's in the building.
I need some water. Oh my god. Beer. And then like just seeing
man, I mean it's wild.
Like
it's pretty wild.
The art of these games is amazing.
Totally.
And like it's also like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was re-released on PS3 and Xbox. But it got digitally pulled. And so it hasn't been for sale for like 7 years. You couldn't buy it if you wanted to. The only way to get it was to emulate it. Which, you know, there's no argument for that. But at the same time, like, I am one of the people, like, I assume many others, that it's just like, I don't want to go through the whole thing of emulation. Like, it's just a very tedious, like, seeming, like, process that I don't want to go down.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a lot. I feel like it's like a coder's, like, this is my vision of it, is that it's a bit of a coder's hobby, you know?
Yeah,
to, like, be able to play things on emulation. It's like, well, I have it, so I can just play it on my computer, and it's that kind of, like, completionist vibe. But, like, there is something to being able to play it in it, like, on a console, on your couch, that's a lot better than being hunched over in your computer, just like, yes, I have it. I finally have it.
I can make it 60 frames per second, 40K. Just
I'm going to pwn noobs as a Ninja Turtle.
My favorite one's Donatello because I'm lame.
Donatello's the worst Ninja Turtle. Fight me, okay?
All my homies hate Donatello.
Fuck Donatello. His thing is computers? Fuck that.
That's a normal person.
That's just Don. That's just Don down the street. Just, you know, you do computers, cool. So does State Farm. Fuck you.
I know a much cooler Don. He knows a lot about family though. He's a lot more. He's stuck with the family. You know.
He really wait. Is that wait?
Talking about a movie.
Are we wait. Fuck! Oh, we're talking about Fast and Furious. I thought we were talking about Sopranos. Okay.
No, well, not Sopranos. It was The Godfather, but sure.
Okay, well,
the Don, the grandpa, the guy that's just like, look at what they did to my poor boy. That guy.
Look at what they did to my poor fucking.
Yeah, dude. He's coming after you.
He's coming.
He knows you now. He's coming. You don't want to see him when he's coming.
I don't. It's not even a bit. I just don't.
I just don't want to see him come, dude. That's crazy.
I just don't.
I just don't.
Also, fun fact for some of these games, like I think it's, oh yeah, it's for some of these games for the first time ever, some of the boss characters are playable, which is insane. Like, I think in Children of the Atom, you couldn't play as Juggernaut or Magneto, without like a like hacked copy of the game, but now you can just play as them.
That's pretty sick.
And in Marvel's Capcom 1, you can play as Cyber Akuma, which was a boss character you can never play as. Oh no, is it 1? No, it's no. Wait, it's I think it's Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. Okay, yeah, it's that.
Okay.
But it's like, dude, yay, yeah, we get to see these characters again and this amazing artwork. Like, I'm excited.
Yeah,
the thing I'm most excited for is like the art gallery, honestly. Like to see this art, to see like all these pages of artwork, cause like I love the Marvel's Capcom 2 style of like line drawings and shit. Like, oh, it's so good. Like,
hell yeah, man.
And also like this might be my brain rot ADHD brain, but this is the first time that a game has been announced and I've looked at it and been like, I'm going to buy multiple copies.
You know, Joey, I think that might be it. I don't think I've ever seen a game and been like, you know, I'm gonna buy a couple. I'm really trying to think though. Like, have I ever?
I haven't.
I'm trying to think.
Like,
you have bought multiple copies though. We could talk about. We talk about that. You've got a couple though, right? Didn't you buy Nick All-Star Brawl?
Okay, that's different. Consoles? That's different.
I hate bought those. Okay.
Okay, I bought it on Steam and then refunded it because it took them longer to come out on the Switch version.
Oh,
a couple
I see,
hours, and then it was free on PlayStation Plus, and I got it for free on that. So I technically at some point, and then I might have bought it on Steam after the fact.
I mean, like, just, you know, but here's the shovel. Keep digging. Go ahead. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going. Go ahead.
Okay, and then I might have bought the DLC multiple. Okay.
Oh, dude, I mean, come on, man. Like, this is fucking.
Okay, but
ridiculous.
I didn't buy two. I didn't buy two.
This is true. You also didn't have to buy Multiversus.
I also played Multiversus for like a week and then said this isn't my thing and went back to playing Fortnite.
I was about to say, can we talk about Multiversus just
We
a little bit? 'Cause I know
absolutely
it's been a bit.
can. Let's go.
Because I actually have experience playing this thing.
This game re-released on in a very unfinished state. That
In a very, can I just also say, an unceremonious state.
yeah.
I feel like I heard absolutely nothing about it opening aside from Joey just being like, "Yo, dude, Multiversus is back," and I'm like, okay, just opened it and it was ready.
It's also just like the thing I'm just the most disappointed with it is not only the gameplay. It's not only the fact that the game launched with like not that much new content. Not only the fact that you can't quit out of game modes. You cannot quit. But it's also like you launched with only 3 new characters?
Yeah.
Like what was the new okay. Joker?
Not for Persona 5.
Joker from the Batman.
There you go.
From Jason Voorhees.
Now you got it.
Jason Voorhees and Banana Guard. And that's it.
What a roster.
We waited 2 years for that?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Especially when it was in beta and it had like all this excitement behind it. It's just wild that it would just go so quietly.
I also
It's
just find
so weird.
I also just find it so funny that like certain characters got into the game before others. Like they put Black Adam in the game before like, you know, the Flash or Aquaman.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
That's
bro.
nuts.
I mean, I could also talk about the fact that the like earning coins to buy players. Oh my god, I have never hated a mechanic so much in my entire life.
So
that makes me hate everything.
Here's my thing with that. I'm not opposed to it, mainly just because I have experience playing games like Smite, which are free to play games that have like rotations of characters, and you just buy the ones that you like. I'm kind of fine with that. What I have a problem with is taking away the ability to try any of these characters before you can buy them. That is insane. Like
you're telling me you can't. There's no training mode where you're on a blank stage, so you can at least try the moves on like a sandbag or something.
And here's the thing with it. It was like that in the beta.
That's wild.
You could try every single character in the beta, no matter if you have them or not. Any costume, and like you could like try any of them out. And it's like, that works because it's like, hey, I'm going to play Morty. Okay, I don't really like his style. Hey, I'm going to play Batman. Oh, I really like his rushdown abilities. I'm going to buy Batman to make sure I have him forever. Like, you know what I mean? But now it's like, oh, I can't play Batman at this moment because I don't have the money to do so. And
exactly. You got to play your ass off to get them.
The other thing for me is them like having it so that you can buy gems and toast. So you use gems in like the single player mode to equip shit to your characters to make them like kind of like spirits, I guess, from Smash Bros.
Sure.
And then toast you can gift to players to give them fighter currency. If they did a good job in a match, you can give them toast. And that equates to a little bit of fighter currency they can use to buy a fighter. That system I'm fine with, but making toast not infinite is crazy. Like, you have to
That's
buy
pretty weird.
toast. You have to buy toast.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
It is free to play, but there's just things about it that just do not make you want to come back. You know, like a free to play game should make you want to come back to it to do more things and maybe buy stuff. But like, I don't know, dude.
Like,
I don't know, man.
It's funny because I keep looking at this game and comparing it to what I think is the best free to play game in terms of like like gameplay, free rewards, all that. The best one, Fortnite, which is just
it's up there.
Which is just like nothing you buy in the game gets you a competitive edge at all.
Yep.
Unless it's like
true.
Technically there are some skins that are pay to lose because they have bigger hitboxes, but like that's
And
like,
some are like I've heard in the competitive scene there is like there are skins that are specifically that people buy because they're very camouflaged, like that they're really coveted because of that.
yeah, like
But
competitive Fortnite players play all the female skins because they have like a smaller hitbox. But that's like
exactly.
sweaty
But
fucking bullshit.
If you're this jackass sweating at his desk, drinking a beer, playing Fortnite, you don't give a shit. You just want to play Fortnite.
Yeah,
you just want to shoot things.
And it's like you get to choose which shit you get at a certain amount of time in the battle pass. You get free rewards if you don't buy the battle pass. You get like you get like a total amount of XP for just playing a little bit every day. Like if you want to unlock everything, like that's fine. Like, but it's like, dude, this game. And then you look at Multiverse, and it's like, oh, this game launched, and I've played it for a week, and I haven't even gotten like 5 like levels into the battle pass.
Which is wild. That's crazy.
I haven't gotten a page in the battle pass, and here's the crazier thing: matches did not give you XP for the battle pass.
That's absurd.
That's crazy.
That's absurd.
Granted, they patched that out, I guess, but like it's gotten to the point I'm just like, I don't care.
How do you release it in that kind of a state and look over something so basic as like, yeah, I'm gonna play matches with people? Like,
And also,
really?
Apparently, also, there was a 30 frame input delay buffer with the game, which I'm just like, come on, guys.
Bro, that's a half a second.
That is half
a second's kind of a long time if you think about like typing things or pressing buttons.
Like, I don't know. Like, I will
Ultimate doesn't have input lag like that. That's crazy.
Like, I will still say that the animations in that game are really good, but at the exact same time, it's just like
style's not bad. I like the style. It's okay.
It looks good. Like, but at the same time, when the game launches and you find like 8 infinites with Iron Giants to the point where they have to take him out of the game temporarily to keep fixing him, I'm just like, we're done. We're done.
Yeah,
like,
you had a really long time to work on this thing, too.
You guys had 2 years to work on this. And also, another thing, the game, when you get into the game, Dominic, I think you have experience with this. When you get into the game and it launches, it puts you immediately in a tutorial.
Yep, sure does.
That is bad game design flag number 1. Red flag number 1. Because I want... Okay.
No, I'm saying the big red flag is doing that and not being able to pause.
Yes.
That's insane.
Doing
That's
that,
fucking
not being able to pause,
dude.
and not being able to adjust like audio, voice volume, music volume, to the point where I was on Discord with Dominic and we were booting up the game, and he was like, "My ears hurt."
So loud. It was so loud from the jump, and you're just like, I can't fucking focus. What is happening? It's ridiculous. It's such an absurd fucking way to start a game.
It's just like, oh my god.
The panic that set in when I was just like, Jesus Christ, what's happening? Oh my god.
Like, how did that game release in a worse state than its beta? Like,
yeah.
How?
Well, like, I mean, the beta is just, you're already, your expectations on the floor. You got 2 years of experience under the belt. Like, time has passed, people have moved on. So you want it to be, like, really good from the jump. How do you fuck it up? How do you make it so, like, unceremonious and unsatisfying after it being gone for so long? Like, I just don't understand how that doesn't...
Yeah, I don't...
How that would make people come back. I don't get that.
And here's the other thing. They've made the single-player modes into such a grind that it is...
Yeah.
Like, okay, so here's the thing with it. There's currently... I don't know if this is still even a thing, because I stopped playing it. But there is a thing with the game where you play these things called rifts, which are basically like arcade modes, basically. Where you just play one thing, and, like, you keep playing the game, and like you get to a boss at the end, and you fight that boss, and then you get a rift done. Doing that, there's a campaign thing where like there's a bunch of missions where when you beat a boss, you go up a tier on a separate small battle pass to where at the end of it has you can unlock Agent Smith for free, which you can unlock him for free. Cool, that's fine. Don't have a problem with that. What I do have a problem with that is that it took me like 30 minutes to an hour to beat one rift and beat one boss. To get to Agent Smith, you need to beat 30 bosses. And it's like, no. Like...
That's yeah, man, that is some like mobile app predatory shit. That's wild.
And it's also just like, again, with certain like games, it's with certain things in the Rift mode, there's no quit button in the menus. So if you fuck something up like a challenge in it or something, you can't be like, okay, I'll just quit. No, you have to like either like fully close the game and open it again, or like,
you ever tried turning it off and on again? That's your solution.
Some shit. It's like, I don't know, man. It's like,
yeah. I just don't get it. I'm just excited for Rivals 2, honestly.
Rivals 2 looks good.
That looks really good.
Also, speaking of that, they did not fix my main problem with the gameplay of the game, which was, I will always say this about all these platform fighters. Some people may disagree with me on this. I don't like a fighting game that doesn't have a block button. That's stupid. That always will be stupid. That indefinitely will be stupid. I gave Rivals 1 shit for that, which is one of the reasons why I'm excited for Rivals 2, because it does have a block button, and I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, totally. And as someone who I've played Rivals 1 quite a bit, like I do like it a lot. There is something defenseless about like, oh, you gotta parry a move, and you gotta be really careful when you do, because it's a bit of a commitment. And I just Smash having a block button is just what feels universal.
No,
and I know it's in other fighting games too.
Fighting games having a block button is universal, and I'm like, I think
that's the thing when you're.
I think I said this before in a previous episode. It's like, I just like this mentality of these like platform fighters developers saying like, oh, we're gonna make our game different by not having a block button and focusing on movement, and I'm like, that doesn't work, because like Fatal Fury is like a competitor to Street Fighter, and they have a block button. Oh, like every other fighting game like that is like. Every other fighting game has a block button of some kind. Like, it's a thing you need. There needs to be a thing in a fighting game where it's like, oh shit, my opponent's attacking me. I can do this and get a bit less damage, or like a risk-reward thing, I need a defensive option. Which is why like Street Fighter 6's parries and like blocks are like super good. Like,
totally. And I mean, that's what I find like... I just think the direct comparable to Smash, like, I mean, there's elements of it that are, like, just core foundational, why are they good to the mechanics of the game? That's, like, sure, maybe it's, like, copying it is not exactly the right decision, but I do know that there's got to be some foundational understanding of why it works in that game that you can translate to your own. And there's just things that you can add on top of it that maybe is better, rather than removing, you know?
Like,
because
back
it's so
to-
foundational to its core practice.
Like, one thing I do like is, and this actually goes back to Marvel vs. Capcom, there's a technique in that game called Advancing Guard, where, because Marvel vs. Capcom is such, like, a fast and frantic game,
Yeah.
you can, like, a lot of the time, it's just characters kind of up in your face trying to, like, do shit. And the way that the devs kind of got their way around that was by blocking and pressing 2 attack buttons. You can do something called Advancing Guard, which means, if your opponent is up close and, like, you block it, you push them back, and it goes back to, like, neutral, or, like, footsies, basically. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
where, like, you push the opponent back a bit, and, like, it gives you some leverage. Or the cooler thing, I think, I don't know if this works with every, I might get this wrong, but it also, like, when you advance a guard a projectile, I think it reflects it back.
In Rivals?
No, in Marvel's Capcom.
Oh, okay. I see.
So it has a multiple purpose thing, but it's the defensive tool that players can use to answer an opponent, like, really getting up in their shit, or, like, trying to zone them out a bit. You know, it's like, get away from me a bit, and, like, give some space. You know, it's an answer to that. Rivals 1 and Multiversus just don't have that. It's just go, and it's just like, this isn't satisfying. You know.
I will say, though, in Rivals, oh man, when you get good combos, though, and you, like, really are getting, like, moving with the mechanics, that's why I love Rivals, is because the movement, ooh, it's good.
Yeah, Rivals.
In Multiversus,
Rivals movement is good. Multiversus has always kind of had this thing where it's way too floaty, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you want things to feel like they're doing something, or they feel like they're accurate, but if you're just if you feel like you're floating around and you're, like, just kind of guessing as to your hits, it's like, I don't know, this is really what I want to be spending my time on.
Yeah,
to learn,
exactly,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like,
it's like typing on a touch screen. It doesn't feel the same. It's just it's just very smeary.
It's just like, I don't know, like, it's weird because it's also just like, I want to say, like, just add a block button to the game, but it's like, I don't know, man, like,
maybe that would make it better. Maybe it wouldn't.
That's
why we're not designers.
Yeah, exactly. It's just,
that's why we just play the games and then we critique them. We say, fuck you to all the people that worked hard on these games.
Because, you know, we're assholes.
Yeah. I'm just a guy. You can take it for what it is, but I'm a guy.
I'm just a dude brother man.
Dude brother man.
Dude brother
man.
My
favorite superhero.
Brother,
my favorite character in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. My favorite superhero, Dude Brother Man.
Dude Brother Man.
This episode should be called Dude Brother Man.
Right up there with Chip Guy and Wood Lady.
Wood Lady. Wood Lady? Yeah, maybe she would. Maybe. Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Joey, in that direct, there's also so many other games that we could talk about.
There are a lot of games. Honestly, like, if, like, the only thing I, like, distinctly am just like, yes, that, or, like, everything else is a blur. Because I'm high on Marvel's Capcom. Like, holy shit.
Right. Sure. You're off the sauce.
But also there's
sobriety on my side.
There's Prime 4, there's Brothership.
Yes.
Mario and Luigi.
Yes.
I am excited for Mario and Luigi Brothership.
I'm stoked. I'm stoked.
That game's, oh my god, the animation in that game. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, playing those games on the DS is nice, but I really do want to play it on a console. I just feel like it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
I really want to play that game so bad. That and the new Zelda game. I'm excited about that.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
Like a mix of both, like, the creative player freedom of Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom, and also like in the top-down style of A Link to the Past, or was it Link's Awakening?
Link's Awakening on the Switch.
Yeah, okay. No, it looks good. Like, and also finally a game where Zelda's, like, the playable character. Hell yeah.
Only critique, though.
Okay.
Why is it not called The Legend of Link? This is bullshit. Why is it The Legend of Zelda? Zelda's the playable character. In all the other games, Zelda's not really the playable character for the most part. This is all about saving Link. Why is it not called The Legend of Link?
Actually,
This is fucking bullshit.
Actually, if you look at the guy, I don't know. I don't have a joke.
Yeah, you fucking nerd. Want to get up from your computer?
I
You're
can
like that
eat
guy
a
from South Park, you're like leaning off to the
whole Octo Rock.
I'm so hungry. I could eat an Octo Rock.
Oh, fucking!
I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos.
I'll Octo Rock your asshole, fucking.
Oh, Octo Rock your world, my guy.
Beat the shit.
It's not
out
a
of
threat,
you.
it's a promise.
Oh my god, Dominic, will you be buying Marvel's Capcom collection?
It depends on the price.
Putting you on the spot. Fucking buy it.
I mean, if it's...
Because I want Marvel's Capcom 4.
I'm going to be honest. It's not that I don't like... It's not that I'm like, no, never. The question, I think, is more like, what would I rather play? Which is Mario and Luigi Brotherhood, or whatever it's called. I forget the name. Or the fucking... The Legend of Zelda game. For my taste of games that I want to play, I would love to buy those first. But
Oh, cool. So just
at some point,
undermine the entire point of this fucking podcast. Okay, like this is fucking.
you know,
I'm kidding,
Joey,
I'm kidding.
I expected warmer arms. I'm going to hug you like the Hulk hugs his opponents. Okay, I'm gonna crush you until your bones are dust inside your blood, and then mix into a fine paste and extrude you like a goddamn bottle of tomato paste that's going to my pasta. You impasto bitch! I want you to know that the Legend of Link, which is what I'm going to call it from now on, and Mario versus Luigi, Mario and Luigi, they're not going against each other. They're brothers.
They're fighting. Smash
They're
Brothers.
fighting each other. Guys, it's Smash Brothers. Mario versus Luigi. Smash Brothers Ultimate, Mario versus Luigi.
Buy it now.
I just buy it now on Switch. $40.
Fuck you.
But no, I think it is interesting. But the question is, it's kind of my only concern with getting this fighting collection of Marvel versus Capcom. It's kind of like getting into, let's say, I'm trying to think of a good comparable. It's like trying to get. I feel like to me, it's not as daunting, but it's kind of like getting into One Piece of like, there's going to be a lot of depth to the things that I'm going to get into. The question is if I have the time or commitment, you know?
Okay.
Like, it's not that I don't respect it. It's just like, man, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a big undertaking. There's a lot to unpack here, but it's cool as shit.
Yeah.
If it's on your console, I'm going to fucking play the shit out of it with you.
It's on Switch. It's on Switch.
I know, man. That's true. Could you gift it to me?
Maybe.
Yeah, here, listen. We can pay this with cash. We don't have to put this on the card here. The government doesn't have to know about this.
Listen. Biden doesn't need to know. He doesn't.
This is a company expense, okay? Because we obviously own a company for this podcast that's been gone for a little bit.
Yeah. Do you not remember we're having a stroke LLC?
You still haven't signed the contract.
Where is it? Fuck.
I sent it to you. It's 2 years ago, like something like that.
Fuck. Wait.
I sent it to you so long ago.
Wait. Where's the contract? Where's the contract? I can't.
Oh my god. I'll fucking listen. I'll send it to your secretary.
I don't know if you
get it faxed.
I don't know if you can hear that. I was rubbing papers together.
No, I assume so. I just imagine Frank is your secretary. That's why he's been in the closet this whole time. That's why he never got the contract.
Listen.
He's been gone for a while. It's Pride Month.
He's been going places, okay?
he's been on vacation. In my closet.
Listen, he has vacation time, and I just have to respect it, okay? I'm not a monster, all right? Like,
it's not like I'm paying him for that time. That would be ridiculous.
yeah, he's like, an intern. Like, they're not human. Anyway,
yeah. My experience is valuable to you, okay? That's your hard-earned cash. And those are just the facts.
yeah. Because Stone Cold said so.
Because Stone Cold said yeah, man. I'm glad we're on the same page, Joey.
Hell yeah! Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah.
Hey, Ryu,
man.
we gotta fight for mutants, okay?
Yeah.
Listen, Juggernaut, you big jabroni.
Y'all, when are we gonna bring back jabroni as an insult? It's so good.
I mean, like, The Rock came back in WWE, so it's kind of already been a thing, you know?
That is true. I did hear about that.
Yeah, that was...
A lot's happened since we've been together.
Yeah, so, wow. It's like,
It's like a half a year's passed or something. Man, there's a lot we could talk about.
Yeah, there is a lot. Which makes it exciting. So, yeah.
Which makes it exciting.
I don't
So we're not gonna talk about that.
fucking know.
I don't know. Do we want to do a recap every time we do this? No. We want to talk about the now. We're going to talk about the present. We're going to talk about Metroid Prime 4, and we know that shit's going to crash the Switch. There's no way that thing runs smooth.
There is no way that you play...
My 2017 Switch is going to catch on fire before the next one comes out.
If it caught almost on fire playing Smash Brothers Ultimate, it will become a thermonuclear bomb playing fucking Prime 4.
You know, I never thought I had a campfire in my apartment. Or not a campfire. I never thought I had a fireplace in my apartment until I had a Switch.
Listen, when you're out in the Alaskan wilderness and it's a very cold night and you have an electric power, it's like piece of power of some kind, just fire up the Switch, put on Prime 4, and then heat
Go to town.
An entire family of 4. Just like...
The government just keeps handing out Switches. I don't know why. I never knew what the reason were. It's crazy.
It's all the president's plan to heat America. Exactly.
Exactly. Guys, vote if you can.
Please.
That's my only take. Just do it.
Just do it.
You get a cool sticker though. You get a really cool sticker that doesn't last very long. I'm gonna be honest.
It is the best sticker that you forget about after 3 hours.
Yeah, dude. For the midterms, the primaries. For the fucking midterms. The primaries.
Remember to vote in the primaries.
That was like a month and a half ago, I think.
Yeah,
it's a long time ago.
Yeah.
I put that shit on my soup can that sits on my desk.
You have
now everyone knows.
You have a soup can.
Yeah, dude. I got a couple.
You got some soup.
I got some soup. I got some pen soup. Yeah, dude. My pens are held by soup and garbanzo beans that I removed the labels on.
They sound like they're high in protein.
Yeah, man. I just eat a pencil every day. I just take a pencil from my can and I was like, oh wow, garbanzo bean. Do you think it's a good place to wrap up?
I think that might. You know what? I think I see an ambulance in this for the amount of protein that's in my system from eating pencils.
I've shit my pants. I'm shitting rocks right now.
Oh my god. Is that a diamond? Anyway.
Pressure does create diamonds, like my asshole.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to this episode. Share this with a friend or an enemy, or, Magneto, I guess.
I guess, dapping up. I guess we could get Cyclops and Ryu dapping it up.
Oh, hell yeah. Marvel's back, baby!
That's my neutral party. Marvel's back.
Let's go. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Joey. My co-host is Dominic. Happy Pride Month, and we will see you guys around.
I love you guys. No homo.
Oh, the homo.